Okay, what I got here is a replay of me playing Jungle Cho'gath, and let me just play it. Okay, so yeah, I was Jungle Cho'gath. Actually going into this game, I was kind of expecting to be a top laner, because you see Smite on the Nunu. He didn't say anything in Team Select, so I was like, okay, second pick, Nunu. Fine, I won't jungle. That's cool. And then he's like, no, I'm support. After I already picked Cho'gath, I'm like, okay then. I don't know. It's weird. Smite is pretty interesting. Okay, so yeah, we were planning on doing an invade. So we're like, oh, look, Skarner. Having him right there, he's just slowly backing off. At this point, it's pretty obvious. I mean, granted, we didn't really get any catch off, but it was more of like just trying to get the invade. I don't know. We didn't exactly do very great. So yeah, we pushed him off blue, stayed here for a while. You notice I start with 0 AP. What a pro strategy, Cho'gath. And my build is pretty interesting. Yeah, so what they do, as I found out, is that they went straight for blue, our blue, and we lost it. But it was an even trade, you know. It happens. I tried. Figured I'm Cho'gath, may as well invade. Got Rupture. So yeah, I obviously started Rupture level 1. And they took her Boo. So that's kind of unavoidable. Nunu helped me way too much. But, you know, I kind of needed it. Yeah, so pretty good job for Nunu, give me a leash. Obviously Zyra can stay there. And I messed up right there, yeah. I thought the Rupture was going to kill the big wolf, and it didn't. 0 AP. So yeah, at the point where I actually get level 2, I start doing better. And you notice I go smiteless, because I know they hightailed it out of there, so I can go check my blue or something. And now I was at this point I was trying to decide whether to go to my red or my blue, but I didn't really know if my blue was taken or not, so I was like, well, I better go blue. Kind of walk a little bit too close to Zyra there. Didn't actually steal an XP, which is a good thing. Yeah, and I just rupture over the wall, and it's not there. Not too surprised. So, move on to wolves, I believe. So this may have set me back a little bit, but if it was still there, or they were still doing it, that would have been a very strong advantage to me, because I still had smite. He could have went, I don't know, it's Skarner, so I don't know. I figured he would have, he probably, it's a 90% chance that he would have went to our blue, because he's so dependent on blue. Then the other chance was him starting red, but Skarner starting red is pretty weak. So yeah, Skarner's going pressuring top right now. Lee Sin doesn't know about it right now, so he's just kind of, he's playing kind of safe though. But Skarner level 2 gank, that's not exactly doing much here. Yeah, Lee Sin's able to kite him. Then I'm just like, oh shit, I need to go help him. He's low. And so I'm just sitting in tri-bush. I'm like, does he have a ward out? I don't know if he has a ward or not. Then Skarner face checks, and I just kind of zone him out. I'm like, I have the damage, because he can't 1v1 me. I'll just keep auto-attacking him, and I'll damage him. So yeah, just keep these trades going on, and just kind of sitting here camping a little bit. I leave, because I figure he's going to be done right now. So yeah, I'm a level ahead of Skarner right now at this point, which is pretty expected with this matchup. But yeah, failed ganked, wasted time for him. Stay following me, camera. Yeah, see, you Wraiths are so easy on Cho'gath. Except for that big one, it's pretty annoying. Boop. And see if I can do something about Heimerdinger. It's a pretty tough match up for Zyra. So I'm just kind of zoning him out, and applying a little bit of pressure, not really doing very much damage, hence because he had no AP. So I'm just kind of doing a little bit of a sketchy invade. I'm just like, Skarner is probably red or something. So I just risk it, go, boom. Yeah. I don't know. I wasn't exactly in the mindset to try to 1v1 them. Bottom. And their bottom lane gets first blood. Or our bottom lane gets first blood. Not bad. Which is always strong. Skarner goes there. He doesn't really get much done. Yeah, it's pretty at an even place right down here. Okay. And now I think I'm trying to go for a gank mid, but I believe it fails pretty hard. Let's sit in the bush. Get his flash? Good enough. See, I thought he was gonna run into me, but yeah, he didn't. And I get him the flash. I'll take it. Ooh, and yeah, I was a little worried about what happened bots. A lot of kills and stuff. Going back to my race, just kind of keep it up. Kind of get some mana. And I figured I probably should go top. Like I believe I told him I was but it's at Lee Sin versus a Darius, and I was like, did he ward? He warded. I'm like, yep, he warded. Yep, just gonna go back on his bush because he had 2 wards, so I figured he had placed one, and whoever placed one, it's not there. So I cancel my recall. Do it a couple times, you know, bait him, and then he goes into that bush. So it's like, what are you doing? So he gets level 6 first, but whoa, yeah. I'm just chasing him a little bit. He's being a derp. Lee Sin's just kiting him. I'm doing so little damage. And Lee Sin does his little burst and I get the kill. I probably shouldn't have taken that kill, but you know. Hey, I'm Cho'gath. He lived. That was a good play by Lee Sin. I did a little bit. At this point I get my Spirit Zone. And I believe I do, yeah. And Berserker Greed is... I was thinking, like, I don't know. I was like, what boots am I gonna go? And I knew I wasn't gonna go Merc Treads. Yeah. And they only have one all attacker. So it's like, Berserker Greed is faster clear speed. I've seen Wit's End pretty common on Cho'gath, and it's strong. But that's a big investment, so I'm like, just give me 20% attack speed of this and I'll be good. So yeah, I take blue pretty quick. Don't go for safe smites, you know. And then I'm working my way bottom. I'm assuming they have a ward. I asked where their wards are and I don't really get a response, so I'm assuming I walk right through a ward, which apparently I didn't, so yeah. And Tristana gets out of there, so we're just trying to... Then I do the best. Oh, chomp. Yeah. At that point, I was like, dang, we're not going to get Trist. Ooh, Kate ult. Gotta feast upon that Janna and might get us a kill. Okay. Then we do our... I have neither of my smites. But Nunu he still wants to go for it. So we're like, I don't know. I'm just like, we're not going to... If they haven't came at this point, we're pretty safe. So, yeah, kind of sketchy. He doesn't have consume, does he? That's the thing that's interesting. He lacks consume. Or does he have consume? Oh, I guess he does have consume. He just didn't seem that he'd used it very much at this point, so yeah. Yeah, he only used it like once. And we got it. Pretty good early gold advantage for us. Making a 3k difference. Not quite. But still, we're winning. I just feel really good about my team right now. Bot lane 5-1. I mean, it's still a game, essentially. Like, we're not steamrolling exactly, not quite. And so you can tell I'm leveling up my E. That gives a better clear speed and makes so you don't have to waste all your mana in jungle. I mean, his rupture and his silence cost a lot. That's 100 or 90 at level 1 and 70. That's a lot. That's 160. So yeah, the E is free, and it does a lot of damage. Scales with AP would have attack speed, so that's even better. And so yeah, I was thinking mid. I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? And I'm like, I'm so passive. Can't really go there. I was in the back of my head. I was thinking, Heimerdinger, what do we do? Yeah, and then bottom is... There was a lot of stuff. Like, Skarner was doing camping all day on bottom, and it was working pretty well. And... I don't know. Probably my biggest mistake was not doing enough bottom. But it's like, it's so hard to gank a Tristana as Cho'gath. Because she's going to jump out of Eruption most of the time. Okay, then Heimer I know he didn't ward. So he does that, and then he flashes. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. That was a pretty lame excuse, but I'm just like, okay, that was fail of him. And so yeah, I'm going bottom now to try to save it. And yeah, it's... I don't exactly need to go in, so I'm like, well, I can handle this guy. I was gonna taunt him a little bit. I know he's in the bush. Boop, knock him up. Boop. And I'm like, nope, bye-bye. Because I'm really tanky. Like, look at my HP bar. It's nice. It's nice and beautiful. It's, what is that? 1400? Almost 1400, yeah. I like that HP. And so, yeah, I hang out here a little bit. And I just go. Because I know, I see Caitlyn coming back, and I'm waiting for her to show up. And then I see Jonna right there, and this is just getting a weird position, because they have 3 here, but I know we're much ahead, and Skarner was pretty low at the beginning anyway, so I'm just drawing with Skarner. He does not stand a chance whatsoever. Boom, get a nice double rupture on, and I'm not really getting a kill here. I should have flashed, I could have flashed and ulted her, but I didn't. Kind of a bit of a mistake right there. But yeah, Caitlyn got her anyway, so it would have been kind of a waste, saving the summoners. Caitlyn, I'm out of here, because I know it's a good advantage. Getting me some wolves. And so yeah, bot lane's going pretty aggressive here. And there, yeah, that was a good play. There's a pretty good pair down bottom. And yeah, 9 and 2 on Caitlyn. That's pretty insane. I don't know. I know he didn't single-handedly carry this game by any means, but I had a pretty dang good score at the end. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, so I'm checking their blue, and Heimer wants a gank, and I'm asking about if she warded. And she's like, yep. Took a while. I waited. I'm like, oh dang, he warded. So that bush is warded. So I'm gonna wait. I think I wait for him. Yeah. I just don't think it's... I know if I walk through the bush, he'll be able to run away fast enough. So I rush him when he's already backing off, and I don't know, I just kind of want to annoy him. So yeah. Oh, the reason I came in there is because I saw those 2 mid. So I'm like, I need to have pressure mid. Yeah, that's what I forgot about that. There was a word right there. Gave us vision. Yeah, so it's like, we might have something going on mid. There's 3 around mid, Janna's mid. And so, I'm like, oh, blue buff! I'm gonna get me some blue buff. And you can see they're still mid. I don't know if I donated my blues. I probably coulda. Yeah, I don't... Ugh. I coulda, but Zyra didn't seem to need it. She never asked for it. I believe I asked her once. And she didn't really need it, so, yeah. Blue buff is obviously very good on Cho'gath. That is, it's almost like doubling his clear speed. You see they're pushing out mid a bit. And Zyra making a good play right there. So I'm like, I gotta help. Maybe I can get something. Oh, nope. Yeah, it's... Heimer's got strong, clear. With his turrets, or rather, not strong, it's more of a far clear. That old turret right there is actually in a good place. So I'm like, get the tower. And I'm starting to tank it, so I better back away, because I'm not sitting on heavy armor yet. As I do not have any yet. And then I'm back to jungling. Just farming the jungle. And I believe I see top. Going crazy. Yeah, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna come top, and then yeah, make some pressure here. Yeah, this is bad. I miss. I thought he was gonna go there. No vision, so he juked me out. I silence. I walk past Garner and ignore him. I miss another because my movement speed sucks, so I'm just like, screw you, Garner. I'll fight you. And I see Heimer's coming, so... And that. I interrupted his ult with my rupture. I would love to say that was intentional, but yeah, it kind of wasn't. I don't know if anything had anything to do with vision, but regardless, it was a pretty clutch play. And yeah, so I was just like, I'm Cho'gath, I'm gonna chase him. Kind of a bit trolly, but I'm like, I'm fat, I'm not fat, I'm feasted up. Well, I am fat because I'm Cho'gath and I'm fed. I'm doing okay so far. I'm like 1-3, I can do it. That's what I was thinking. Go for the Heimerdinger. Low HP, just walk away. I was just trying to get a little poke on him. I knew I wasn't gonna die. I don't know. Wasn't exactly a good job at applying pressure. It was just me showing that I don't like Heimerdinger at all, as no one does. And now I have no idea what to buy. I'm sitting on a pretty large chunk of gold, and I get my Spirit Stone because they have a pretty good amount of CC, and it gives me HP. And Cho'gath likes HP. Then at this point, I'm like going Frozen Heart all the way, and as soon as I get out to lane, I look at Nunu, and he has almost the whole thing of a Frozen Heart, and so I'm like, dang, what do I do? I was like improvising, and yeah, because a double Frozen Heart doesn't really seem that great, in my opinion. And so yeah, I'm trying to hold off this tower, which pretty much is screwed. I'm like, nope, there's no way. I can just crit wave. Just get a little bit of farm. Why not? There's not much going on. They're just pushing mid, and if they're gonna push mid like 2 people versus 1, I'm assuming they're gonna play safe. Or assuming that is safe, because it's a Janna right there. Yeah, so we got it. Nice kite from Skyner. And now it's time to solo dragon, because I'm a Cho'gath. And I'm failing at pulling it out, and I don't care, because I told my team to come, they're just having fun mid. It's like, they're gonna die, I'm a little worried. They're doing fine. Yeah, but... yeah, it doesn't exactly go great, but it's dragon. I don't know. I told him to back off, but it, you know. Yeah, they got that. And Skarner's still going for it. He's still coming for me after I already got it. And Nunu doesn't get the damage off of his ult, and I kill him. And now there's 3 people, so it's about time to run. But I'm like, kind of silly Tristana. I'm not scared of him, even though I have no mana and no HP. They don't have any damage. Then Nunu is, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what Nunu was doing there. I tried to save him, and I was like, God, oh my God, Caitlyn, don't die, don't die. What are you doing? What are you doing? And she just walks away. She's fine. Oh, nice crit. And Triss goes in, and they just do a kind of dumb dive. So I'm like, I have a bit more mana. A lot of the times is I go farm jungle so I can have more mana, because when you're using your spells, your mana just gets destroyed. And they get this tower because we're out of position and we made a misplay. And not to mention, Lee Sin is pushing out top. But having no Skarners, they don't have a lot to engage in that case. And Lee Sin's being, yeah. And we're getting destroyed, dominated. I'm like, I have no mana, guys. What the heck are you doing? You guys are throwing. But yeah, got Darius killed. That's some good chunk of gold for Caitlyn, who is already fed and carrying. Okay, now this is when I have... right now I have Warden's Mail, and that's... yeah. And at this point I had already decided I can't get the Frozen Heart, because Nunu's already got it. So that's when I was like, just gonna build Randuin's Omen, and yeah, should be good. Because Randuin's, oh my god, with Cho's Rupture, they're not getting away. That's so much slows. And I get myself blue because I don't see Zyra carrying. I see like a mid support. That's really what Zyra is at this game. Mid support, she's doing fine. Her CS is very strong. For a Zyra. I don't know if it's very strong, it's just, I feel like she's keeping up. No, it's the way I'm putting it, is like, she was originally gonna play support with our whole hectic team comp, and then she managed to actually do okay mid. So, yeah. And yeah, it's a very low farm game, as many games I play may be, except for when I'm like I'm playing like a farm mid. Yeah, doing good. I'm fed. And I'm just farming. I was actually glad Lee Sin took red. I mean, he was doing pretty good. And I'm just like, red, I don't need it. I'm Cho'gath. Who needs red as Cho? Okay, so we got a lot of stuff going on mid, so I figured let's group. Skarner is not really able to go in. That's a pretty terrible Zyra ult. And then I just sit in the front and I take absolutely no damage. Darius, oh, I get the Darius kill. Don't call it a KS, it's a kill secure. Try to get the kill off that. Should have went on Heimer and Tristana. We chain our AoEs, and I just, yeah, I didn't want to use a spell on her. I was like, ha, I got you. Don't need to use a spell on you. I'm just gonna auto attack you, because I figured that'd be a funnier death. And we're pretty low HP at this point of the game. And we just kill the tower. I turn off my spikes intentionally on the tower so I don't hit past it. Yeah. And I think I forgot to put him back on for a little bit. And now I just go back. I thought I was going to check blue, but I think I knew it was down. And now I'm getting items. And I rearranged items a little bit. Not quite enough for random ones, which is a bit frustrating. So I got Home Guard instead. I'm Cho'gath, why the heck not? Why wouldn't you want Home Guard on it? That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I'm a massive dinosaur, and I want Home Guard. Yeah, I see, I forgot there, and I put it back on. Something I don't do very often is farm waves as a jungler. I just farm the jungle, that's all I do. And the thing I'm trying to get better at is farming lanes when I can. Not all the time, but whenever there's no one in them, so I can keep up. Because into late game, you are not gonna be able to survive off of just jungle, to be honest. You'll just fall off late game if that happens. Well, I know you should team fight, but that doesn't always happen in teams. Okay, so we're grouping mid, because we all saw Caitlyn solo pushing mid, like a boss she is, and it looks like they're trying to engage on us. Boom, get a nice chunk off of Tristana. Caitlyn over pressure, and she dies. Yeah, not good. Not good. Nunu's slow. Good. Boom, we combo Skarner. That was a pretty awesome play there. Here we go. Going deep, trying to... See, I just don't take very much damage, and I just get ignored, and I'm just cleaning up. I flash away from Darius, but I'm going in. I'm going in, and gotta go deep, and I get him walking away because I knew that Q was gonna hit. And now I'm the only one alive, and I'm just sitting here killing the inhibitor. Try not to overstay my welcome, but I'm like, I don't have anything, just Skarner's, and then I turn on him. I'm not scared at Skarner at all. I'm at like 20% HP, but I know I can still 1v1 him, so I will, boom, kite him. That he just doesn't stand a chance. He cannot keep up with me with the red buff, so I'm going back in. Yeah. It's just showcasing how strong I am with my 0 AP build right now. And so again, as I am fed, I go back and get some pretty big items. Get my Randuins first, and I got a mana crystal. I kind of regret purchasing that, because if I had just enough to buy a mana crystal, but I didn't have enough to buy an amp tome, which I was for my Sheen. She's gonna build the Frozen Fist, because I'm a boss like that. So yeah, we're putting pressure at Baron, seeing if they come. The thing is, we have Caitlyn bottom, and we don't know where Tristana is, so we're just like, it's a 4v5, we assumed. Then we just have a little dance here. And I overextend because I'm a Cho'gath, and yeah. Then I make the decision to make the fight over blue. Because I figured they'd go for it if we set it up. And yeah. We got blue. Double smite. Feast. And Nunu gets caught again. And they use everything to get Nunu. So I'm not seeing that as a bad thing. So I'm ready to re-engage as we have 3 people here versus 4. Because I know we can handle them. If we get a CZ train going. And then Lee Sin goes pushing mid, a bit questionable, yeah. But he's Lee Sin, the blind monk. He does as he pleases. And the 1v1 bottom is obviously working out in the fed Caitlyn's favor. Yeah. And Lee Sin joins her, and so we're like, let's just keep the split push going. Seems to be working pretty well. And so yeah, me and Zyra push mid. And then they collapse on bottom, and yeah. A bit, yeah, they're getting destroyed. And Caitlyn goes down. We got our team ready. We got the CC going. I'm going in. And notice how yeah, Zyra gets a nice kill. And I'm pretty low on HP, but I'm still going in. Tristana's damage is not great, because I'm not scared. Yeah. We are not healthy at all, except for Zyra. And they have a Heimer, the turtle ringer. And so yeah, I make the call to go dragon. And I was pinging Zyra, because she wasn't moving, she was staying there. Which I did not agree with whatsoever. I'm valuing the global gold. I was trying to keep the dragons up, because I knew they didn't have very good wards. So yeah. Not exactly the best dragon soloer, but he's a good executor of the dragon. Which is good. So you get the nice 1000 damage smite. Level 18, that's 2000 damage. That is pretty good. I mean, with the Nunu, I don't know how much consume is, or feast. Consume, yeah, consume. Maybe 500, 600 late game. I don't know. But all I know is we had 3000 plus consume. That's a lot of smiting. Plus Lee Sin, which I have actually no idea how much he actually does. But yeah, so now we got some good pressure with the oracles in the pink. Baron's pretty much ours, and we're trying to bait it. So we may as well keep the pressure up mid. I mean, if we can get in the back off to the tower, then we're good. And then Lee Sin delivers that, and I was too slow. Yeah, it was pretty bad on me. Hammerknee gets a nice stun. And the way they're going is a little bit questionable. Yeah, that we forced them to go that way, so we could chase them. And I believe I get a blind, nice, good rupture there. Oh yeah. Getting Caitlyn the kills. And now, I'm thinking about diving, but there's no fear. I have no fear whatsoever with anyone. I'm unable to see Tristana, so I just kind of threw a rupture in there. Tristana's getting slowed by none other, and we're diving. But I was the smart person and didn't want to dive and decided to get the inhibitor instead. I'd say it's a pretty decent call. You can see I have magic resist because I was a bit scared of the Heimer turrets, and yeah. I was sitting on like a 200 armor, and I had 60 magic resist, and that's not good enough. So yeah, here is where it showcases the strength I have as Cho'gath. And boop, bye-bye, Skarner, don't even try. Yep, and get Skarner down right there. I had absolutely no HP, but I'm Cho'gath, and I'm exactly 4000 HP. I don't even have that much HP. I have 2 HP items and I have 4,000. That is so ridiculous. And now, only enough for Sheen. That was a sad back. Gotta be honest. I was like sad face. And at this point, I'm 8-0-12. That's a pretty good score so far. And we pretty much have this game. The lead isn't as high as I expected. That's weird. We're in obviously a commanding lead, but it's not one of those like a steamroll, like a... Yeah, it puts it into a different perspective when you actually see how much you had. 14,000, that's a lot, but... I know 14,000 is an insane amount to be had, but it felt like it was much more. Because it just felt easy. Like, I was so fed. And now I'll just look at the gold totals to put it in a better perspective. So yeah, 10,600. That's second place on my team. Or no, not second place, third place on my team. I didn't look at Caitlyn's gold, which means I have more gold than all of them. Yeah, it's pretty big. You can see we have lots of damage, but I'm kind of the whole front line. Nunu's okay, but he gets caught a lot. And the support can't be that tanky. Especially just Frozen Heart, no HP. Then we got a split push going on here. Us 3. I don't really want to engage. Just want to play safe. Letting him push, get the inhibitor. Gotta keep him here. And I was just trying to make sure Caitlyn didn't get caught off, because that could have been a big throw. I'm just ready. I'm ready to go in. The 2 tanks right there, I was a bit worried about them, so trying to zone them out. That interrupt didn't work. That was a bit obnoxious. There. Now we're just going. We're going in. We're going deep. Sitting there. Oh, I want the Tristana. That was a pretty. She curved the bullets. It's pretty nice. Yeah, obviously we're winning, and we're going a bit too deep. And I can't back off because in my team, I gotta protect him, I gotta tank for him, so I overstay my welcome, as I've been doing the whole game. But I'm Cho'gath, so it doesn't matter. And, ooh, I was a bit worried, like, oh, Darius is getting, she's getting destroyed. And try to get the Heimer turn around, and he gets me. Ooh, the death. That was painful. Very painful death. But yeah, this game is pretty much over. At least in no outplayed, and that was pretty nice. Yeah, and in a few seconds they decided to surrender because I think they were waiting for me to die. They were like, Cho'gath hasn't died yet, we need to kill him. Any second they surrender. Maybe after they didn't get Nunu. Yeah, it was a pretty good match. Yes, John is trying to 1v1 Nunu like a champ, and it's over. So that was a pretty good game. I could have done better on my ruptures, but I feel really good about the way it played out, and my play particularly. Yeah, so thanks for watching, if you're watching. This is the first time I'm trying it, so it might not be great, but I was interested in trying a commentary, just for the fun of it.